Oh, hello, my sister.
Hello, my sister in drag.
Oh, and that's the name of it. Hello, everyone. We are here
Ah,
for our first episode of My
my
Sister
sister in
in
drag.
Drags.
Oh, wow.
Oh, everyone, this is the beautiful Jackie Cox.
Hi, and this is the beautiful Jan Sport. We are coming to you from across the continent, as it were.
Yes, this is the North American leg of the
My
Sister in
sister in
Drags
drag.
audio tour. But
Yeah, so
aren't
I'm.
we festive? I am
Okay,
dressing for where you are. Jackie is
it's
in the
true.
beautiful Puerto Vallarta. I am
Hmm.
in the less beautiful state of New Jersey. And but why do I look kind of tan?
You look great. I look pale. I don't. I think it's this lighting is very cool. I should have done a warm lighting. You look tanner than me right now. I've been out at the
I
beach
know.
for like
How is
5 days.
Oh, my sister, how's the beach been? Tell me everything. How's
Honey,
PV?
PV, if you've for those listening who've never been, is like the gayest
Me?
little gay town in all of Mexico. It's like if someone like vomited Provincetown and West Hollywood into like this beautiful natural bay in Mexico, and here we all are
It's in a
being
bay?
gay. It's kind of like I don't know if it's I think it's a bay. It's like a circular. I don't know what this. It looks like a bay to me. This little
Oh, I
land
understand.
formation.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
seen
but it's like the inside of it.
I really haven't the inside is something. I have not seen I've only seen a lot of I've never seen it IRL, but I've only seen a bunch of beach chairs. And yeah, it does give that
Lot of
kind of a
beach
shape.
chairs. Lot of
A
beach chairs.
lot of umbrellas.
And they take them down and set them up every day.
Why
Every
do they
day.
take them down? Are people just on the beach exploring and having a good time? They don't want any other property to be damaged.
I'm guessing it's that. That's a good question, my sister in drag. I should get to
Hmm.
the bottom of it. And of course, we had to do this podcast on this very day, on this very week, because we're going to talk about all sorts of things on this podcast, especially our lives. But we have to talk about Mama. It's time.
About
The girls are back.
the girls are back, and what a better I can't think of a better way for us to start our podcasting journey. Oh, honey, we have been all over God's green earth, and people keep
Jesus.
going, when are you doing the podcast? Oh
The
my
pod.
God. Jan and Jackie, when are you two Jays just gonna get online and do a big P? You gotta do the pod. And so here we are.
Gotta do a big P is crazy.
Oh my
I'm
God.
obsessed.
Well, shout out to the Red Room in the Big P, Provincetown. Because
Yeah.
I feel like that was the
Yeah, one of the owners there like just kept cornering us at any moment when we were there together to be like, "Why don't you have a podcast?" Just because we talk a lot of fun. I won't even say talk a lot of smack because we talk a lot of fun. We talk a lot of,
no.
you
We
know,
always we always find a wonderful way to just
to share the truth.
to accentuate the positive, but also share the truth. Your
Yeah.
tea is your truth.
In a
Uh,
world of shade, let there be light.
well, let's talk about it as we walk into the. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it, girl.
Girl, I'm
Wow.
pressing play on this episode. I'll fast forward
Ugh,
as we go. But as we start the episode, we of course don't see the girls first. We see
no.
three icons of drag on
Legends.
a uh, Peloton, essentially. Let's go with
Yeah.
that. And
By the
it's
way, if they
Bob.
would like to sponsor us, please, Peloton, we're
Yes,
available.
Peloton. I am sitting literally 5 feet away from my Soul Cycle bike, so we will take Soul Cycle, Equinox, Peloton, or whatever they're using, the World of Wonder rides. I mean, girl, World of Wonder wheels. That's a great, honey.
World of Wonder Wheels. What if we open up a cycling studio just like across the street from World of Wonder? Wheels of Wonder.
Wheels of
Wheels of Wonder is
Wonder.
crazy to
We
me.
co-op Willem's studio.
Yeah. Just open Wheels of Wonder.
Well,
Like
maybe
it's
that's where
just a
they're doing
cycling
it.
studio.
Maybe the Wheels of Wonder are is where they shot that. Bob, Raja, and Kimchi on a bicycle Raja's drinking wine. They make a fart joke at the top, and
Which I feel like I will say this for our season 12 sister in drag.
sister in drag.
They read Rock'em Sakura for all of her fart jokes, but ever since, have you noticed that the franchise has embraced the fart joke? So maybe our sister in drag was
Because
onto something.
let me tell you about our sister in drag. It is true to her and who she is, and I
Mm,
think that's why it comes across as sincere. Because,
it
well,
is.
indeed, it is. But you know what? We'll let that slide. They got the lights. So they got one light working, and it is the spotlight. And who walks in first but the
Athena Dion
Athena Dion in a
of
beautiful
Miami.
of Miami, Florida, the Queen of Miami in a beautiful Jeffrey Kelly, mind you,
Oof.
are the king of Orlando. My God.
That was
And
one of my favorite memories when we went to Orlando last month, was just like running all around Islands of Adventure with the Jeffrey
with the
Kelly.
Jeffrey Kelly, our first was that your first time meeting him? It was my first time meeting him,
It was my
and
first
he
time meeting
was
him in
like,
IRL, but he was just like,
"Yeah,
I gotta, he's like, you girls in Orlando, I'm taking you girls out. We're going to the
I'm
Velocicoaster,
taking you girls out."
bitch.
And the best part was he was like, "No, we waited. You have to ride this in the front." And we did. Oh, Jackie, you were terrified.
I was so scared.
You
Mama,
were
I'm so
scared.
scared of heights. There is a giant thing. I don't think you would see it from this window. There is a giant, what are they called? Hang glider things that just you get on it on the beach, and then it's attached to a speedboat that just races away from the
Oh, the
shore, and then all of a
parasail?
sudden, yeah, is that what it's called?
I think it is.
And then you're just in the sky. And I was like, that the closest I got to that feeling was the Velocicoaster, and that was good enough. I can't do
Parasailing.
it.
Honey, imagine if you fell from there straight into the water. Little pencil dive.
Fierce pencil
Here, yeah.
time. Wait, first of all,
It's
before we go into like these entrance looks, which if there's anything you don't want to talk about, we can't. We don't think we have to go look by look. But how do you feel about this spotlight? I love it for the entrance because like we all paint for a spotlight, right? We paint for the light that's right in front of us.
yeah.
But
I
it got
felt
real spooky real quick.
horrible for those girls. Shit was getting clocked left and right. It's just like shadow o'clock. Like
Yeah, the minute they walk
shadowing.
or turn their head, it looked crazy.
Right. Oh my God. And yeah, I felt really bad. It was kind of like there's two gripes that I have. One,
Mm.
that light, and we'll get to it at the end. Because spoiler alert, the top two lip sync. I'm gagged that they made the girls who won lip sync in their nice costumes.
Well,
We'll
that
get
is a
to it.
gag, but I guess that's the American way. I've been recently watching our sisters in drag up in the north on Canada, and they get to change for their lip syncs just like they do on All Stars, which I'm like,
Oh,
but I wonder,
Brooklyn knows.
I do wonder, you know, because there have been so many
Wills,
iconic.
Wills of Wonder.
If Wheels of Wonder is thinking like, if we make these girls lip sync in these crazy outfits and they start coming apart, is that like good TV? I wonder if that's part of it. You know, producer Jackie on the case.
I think that they wanted to go back to old school drag race because they kept punching, oh, it's just like the older seasons. Oh, we got all these older. And then they were like, well, nobody's going home. So it's not like the older seasons. It's putting a new twist on an old classic. But I was sad
Mm.
because I'm like, I hope that didn't ruin Vita's beautiful outfit, and I hope she posted online. She did, by the way. Spoiler alert. And she looks
What a talent.
fabulous in that
What a
shoot.
talent.
Oh, I love her. We'll talk about it. I mean, yeah, should we get into the entrance looks or should we just like
Yeah.
go for who our faves are?
Well, maybe the best way to do it, because this episode is entrance look followed by useless mini challenge, followed by, no offense,
Yeah,
it was fun, but
we don't need to talk
eh,
about the abracadabra
of it all.
cutting room floor. Yeah.
I feel like maybe the best way to do it is talk through each girl and what we liked either from their entrance or their creation, as we quickly learn after all the girls enter that the first challenge is a design challenge. That felt a little old school because I feel like it's been always performance challenge really since our season, like show the
Right.
girls what you can
Right.
do in a show, which, to be honest, is the most important and useful thing coming out of the show because you're gonna have to uh, do that after the show is done. Is you're gonna actually have to perform as
Show
opposed
the
to
girls what's going down.
you can have someone make your clothes. You can't have someone do your show for you.
Say that, sister. Say that. And do you know what? It's always nice to make sure that the people around you like you too, because you're going to have to do that at shows as well.
That's a
All right.
little that's a little preview of something we have to talk about, my sister in drag. You've been so busy this week talking.
I know. I was just on live. People ask questions and I have answers.
True. It's true. And you know what? And some of these new girls may become our sisters in drag, and some of them may not.
Some of them may not. Some of them, we might never hear from them again.
Oh my God.
All right. Athena Dion walks in. Athena Love Dion, pardon me. Athena
Yeah,
Love Dion walks in. I live for this bitch. I think that she is the TP, as Michelle Visage would say, the total package. And
sure.
I'm excited. She has confidence. She has winner energy. She
Mother
knows it
energy.
too. Mother
Yeah.
energy, but she knows it.
Yeah. And let's party in Mykonos, bitch. That's fierce. I
I
live.
didn't know that was her. I was
I
really
know that was
excited to
her.
learn that.
And
Honey,
and
this is how
like,
you throw a party in Mykonos, bitch. It was very Kiki Wanna Kai Kai first season of Canada. Honey, this is
sure.
Christmas, baby.
And please, Athena, please, we're available to go to Mykonos with you at any point, any
Girl, you're
moment.
shooting for Mykonos. I'm shooting for Miami. I, there's no,
Girl, aim
there's
higher.
like
We can go to Miami on our own.
I know that's so true. But there's nothing that I want more at all times than to go to Miami.
You love
I want to
Miami.
go to I love
It could be
Miami.
the middle of August, and you're like, Jackie, let's go to Miami. And I'm like,
Let's
girl,
go
you
to
know how
Miami.
hot it is right now?
I know. And my answer, I know. Don't you just want to bake on the beach with a 5 degree with a 5 mile per hour wind in the 105-degree heat, and then you go in the water, and then maybe you parasail. Ooh,
Ooh, not me, not
not me,
me.
not
Couldn't be
me.
me. And then
Well,
I'll say this: her when we finally get to the challenge, her runway look is great, serviceable. I think what Breyer said in Untucked is not true. The colors didn't look muddy. It looked adorable. It was fine, and her hair looked beautiful. And good for her. Well done,
yeah,
Athena.
Athena,
Mother,
yeah, mother, great job. We're super proud of you, and
mother.
it's always a delight to see her out and about.
And I,
Um,
I, I think it's the family stuff, which we'll get to with her daughter slash granddaughter. I'm like kind of interested, but uh, we'll see what happens with it.
We'll see how it plays out. Well, it was
Yeah,
interesting. Well, yeah, let's get to her. Let's get past Athena. Athena, we love you. Oh my God.
we
Oh my
love
God,
you.
Athena, we love you. Next in the workroom is Kenya Pleaser. Oh, I love Miss Kenya Pleaser.
Love this girl. Love this girl. So I will say this. My sister in drag, you were invited, but you did not come to the New York premiere, but I did, and she had such great energy there too. She was so lovely to see. Nikki Doll was like in love with her. Nikki Doll was
Of
like,
course.
she's with them. Nikki is our good friend for those listeners of the pod. She is our good
Nikki is our sister in drag.
sister
In
in drag. And
case you
yeah,
didn't know.
we had a great time. Love that she's was a Lizzo impersonator, and now she's gonna be probably at the end of this more famous than Lizzo. I don't know. I'm making that up, but she's fierce.
She is fierce. She looks amazing. She made her entrance look, which is
Yep.
great. If we were judging on both of them, I think she would have been safe. That
Hmm.
look that she made, unfortunately, the top
Horrible.
did look good. It looked good. I would have done well, it's tough, especially because it was like paper, I guess. But when I did the second All Stars when I did the ball for that one, I
Hmm.
had my little like hoop skirt that I put up, and I what was it? Zip tied it. I zip tied the flower and like the mechanism to my wig so that it would prop up.
Work
I don't
diva.
know. That was a sturdy material. Like it was like boning. I don't
That's
know
so
if the paper
smart.
might have like broken something, but I was like,
Yeah.
I saw her struggling with it being held, and I was like, fuck, like, sorry, I'm sick, you guys. We're doing this for you. I I was like, oh no, like I wish that she could just put like a pin or like a bobby pin or something, just
Ooh.
hold it. But and then the bottom of the skirt, that was a little bit messy.
But, you gotta be strategic in the stuff that you grab, and there was a lot of fabric available. It seemed like it because a lot of the girls used different fabrics, so there
I
was fabric
know.
there.
I
Although also,
know.
like, did no one offer to give her any fabric? Like,
Right. That's tea. I want to know what was happening in that workroom when the lights went down because we heard that it did. We heard that the lights went down and they got to work on their stuff for some more time.
which is
And
normal for those listening who want the inside tea. They do give you
yeah,
off-camera time to work on stuff because honestly, because the camera's union and they have to stop at some point, as opposed to us who can work as long as we want to.
but they did provide us Taco Bell. That was
They
fab.
sure did. They
That
sure
was
did.
awesome. Oh, I remember literally, I don't know what it was, but I think I just like, well, not that this is like something that I'm like, oh my God, amazing. But it's like when we went on, I was like, I was eating really healthy the entire month. I was like, okay, I need to like, I'm about to be on TV, I need to eat really healthy. I think that Cinnabon Delight was like the first thing that I had eaten that was like so bad in so long. And I just remember that feeling. I know exactly which way I was facing. I know like exactly what the room looked like
Oh my God.
when I bit into that Cinnabon Delight. I was adorning, excuse me, adorning an inflatable blue
Ooh.
pool toy as a skirt. So you know what? I'm
Wow.
not one to talk too much about skirts, I have to say.
Yeah, both of us, we were both safe our season, right? I was safe for
Yeah,
the ball. You were safe for the ball. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. Safe is great.
safe is great. Modest is hottest.
Yeah, modest
Oh my
is
God.
honest. Hence my high neck. Who walked in
Okay.
next into the workroom, my dear sister in drag?
Hoo, 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 hoot. It's the hoot. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm seeing it now. The next person in the workroom is Nini Coco from Denver,
Colorado.
Colorado. I love this rainbow bright look.
I think it's
I
adorable.
I do too. And it's like, yeah, like I forget. I think it was like Discord who was like, I hate rainbows. And I was like, well, this is the cuntiest rainbow I've ever seen. Like, that's how
Yeah.
you do, like, it's like this, yeah, it's like a spandex, but it's all like a sparkly spandex. The pattern is sick.
Yeah, it's,
And
it's
like,
clear that she like actually patterned each stripe and to make it's not
yeah,
like it was like a rainbow fabric that she just like made a bodysuit out
no,
of.
no, like this is custom. This is Atelier Coco. It's really good. I love it. I love her like little earmuffs as the
Yeah.
clouds with like the little droopies going down.
Hmm.
Gorgeous. Love her mechanical engineer.
Wow.
I
She's gonna get in some marriage proposals coming out of this season. They're gonna be like, she's gorgeous, she can do drag, and she has a real job. Marry her.
honestly, I get it.
Period.
She's she's really cute. She's very
Yeah.
talented. Very
Hmm.
happy for her. Okay,
Wait, what do you think about the bra?
about the
The
origami
girls
bra,
were the
the
girls had a lot
bragami.
of the girls had a lot of opinions about the bra is visible, the bra is not, but it's like I mean, I guess like if she would have
If
done it
I'm
on an
gonna be
orange
real,
bra.
if I'm gonna be real and honest, I I don't care. And I don't think that there were enough strong looks for her to be taken out
Yeah.
of the top. To me, it's the most besides Vita's obviously. It's the
Right.
most striking. I thought
Hmm.
Jane's was really gorgeous, but I didn't think that it was like it just didn't it wasn't as visually appealing because I think it was just like such a the tones were a little more muted and like
Hmm.
her skin is so fair like it's a beautiful garment but like it didn't catch my eye in the same way
And the
that the purple
silhouette wasn't
origami did.
as extreme. Yeah, I felt like Nene
Daring
had a more
or
interesting silhouette.
And also it's an unconventional challenge, so it's like,
Mm.
yeah, like we're using bras and we're using zip ties and corsets. Like, yeah, it's gonna look a little unconventional, but it's how do you take that and make it look like something else? Like, yeah, would it be something that I would want to be seen from the back all the time? No. But would I want it to be seen from the front all the time? Fuck yeah.
Well, and also like I think right, if she was making it in the real world, she would have had maybe access to some orange spandex to like make the bra, but I'm assuming she didn't,
Clearly,
you know.
clearly, yeah, yeah. So I think the bra is lovely. To
Yeah, and
me,
I think the girls kind of underestimating her, not all of them, but the ones who are underestimating her, I think are just I don't know what it is. It maybe they just wish that they thought of it.
yeah, absolutely. I think some of the girls also thought that they were doing rocket science, like
Sure.
doing like their garments. Like, and not to say that there some weren't some that were fabulous. I mean, Discord's was amazing, but excuse me, at the end of the day, that
It doesn't really matter.
it doesn't matter. They gagged her a little fiercely though. They
They
gagged
did.
her a little fiercely. She kind of walked herself into that one. And as somebody who's done that to themselves, I can say I see it, I like it, and it made for great TV.
Wait, who walked in? Who walked in the workroom after Nene?
After Nini is Jane Don't.
Jane
In this
don't
like
walked in. Like
beautiful, like
big
she's kind of
business.
giving a little Scaparelli too, like all of these
She's
like
giving Scaparelli meets Bette Midler and big business is what I was seeing in there.
Absolutely. All the girls are like, Jinx, Jinx. And I'm like, I don't, she's a redhead from Seattle. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's all I get. And she is a comedy queen too. But I don't think Jinx is, this isn't Jinx's style. It's not like her vibe. Jane Don't is doing, her very own thing. She kind
And
of
we've
gives me
yeah.
a little like Lawrence Cheney in a way with her humor. Like I like that.
Mm,
I think Lawrence Cheney is so fucking funny, and I feel like Jane has that like gravitas about her, if that makes
period.
sense.
And I think too, like, the Seattle Queens, we've met quite a few of them, and I think Seattle's drag scene is fierce.
They're
I
so
love it.
good. Yeah,
I
me
love
fucking
Seattle
too.
drag.
Yeah, I'm excited for Jane. I think that she had a great showing. That jacket was beautiful. That
Yeah.
everything she made was so not easy to have made, and so shout out to you, girl. I couldn't do that if I fucking tried. Could
Crushed.
not do that if I fucking
A
tried.
jacket? Mm-mm, I can't make a jacket.
A jacket. I hardly
Mm-mm.
know her.
No, no. Hope it's warm because I don't have a jacket.
I, well, speaking of not warm, we. No, I'm kidding. She's actually in a lot of warm tones right now. Her tan body. We have another woman from Florida, and this is Discord Adams.
Yeah.
Now, I'm wondering if
Wait a
this is
minute.
so.
Hold on. What was all the preseason stuff about her? Does anyone know? It sounded like a bunch of nothing, but it's not tea. It is tea. Do you know about it? No one knows. Okay, we
I've
don't know
heard of.
either.
Here's the thing, like I've heard about this, but I am so not in
Her world to
Discord
know.
on yeah, the Discord that I'm having about this season is not anything that has to do with like what's on Reddit. And I'm sure that that was a big Reddit thing and then it got leaked to Twitter and then blah blah blah. I don't know anything. I do think that there are some people who do not like her that have had some bad experiences with her. I do not know any of these things personally. I actually don't know a single damn thing. Maybe if I hear it in person and someone wants to tell me and educate me, then that's fab. But I am just going to go ahead and judge the girl as I see it. And
Yeah, and
this look was cool.
yeah, her look was cool. I like the look she made, and I think she has that wonderful quality that makes for great reality television is that she cannot see herself from anyone else's perspective, which is just amazing.
And it is a
She
fabulous
just
way to be.
she just is like, this is how I see everything, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you exactly what I think. Like, she has no ability to like remotely see anything. It's Discord's way, and that's how she sees it, baby.
No,
She
like
should have been in the top. Everyone else sucks. I love it.
she really thought. And
Really
to be
thought.
fair, like
It was a
I
great look.
it was a good look. It was not like her and in my book, her and Jane could have been in the same boat. Like
Yeah.
her or Jane could have taken that third spot. To
One
me.
thing I will say is one of the things that's tough on Drag Race is sometimes dark texture doesn't pick up on camera really well. And yes, it was a beautiful black feather piece, but like you kind of miss some of the detail when it's all dark because of the way that the cameras are and the lights, as opposed
Yeah.
to Jane's, which is a lighter color. It's easier on camera. You know, we did the Bride Wears Black runway on our season, and a lot of us had these really beautiful detailed garments that like you couldn't see. Like
You
I
couldn't see
spent
a damn
like
thing.
I had like all these intricate layers of lace and whatever and lame on my you can see it. You couldn't see it on camera. Like
Right.
dark texture just doesn't read on camera the way it does like in real life. Like when you see something that's black and rich with a lot of different like layers and textures and feathers and whatever in
Totally.
person. But the way the cameras and lights are, you kind of miss a lot of it.
Absolutely. And like I'm sure that maybe those like black feathers had like a little green, like how they like have like green and purple and like blue, like a little like undertones to
Mhm.
them. Like I'm sure that it could have looked like that. But also at the same time, like, yeah, it is just like black feathers, and so it looked a little more one-dimensional
Yeah.
than, something that also was one color but gave shape and texture like the orange
hmm
in Nini's
hmm
look. So, and
Totally.
like if we're going to talk about color blocking like that, I think Nini was more successful.
hmm Yeah,
So,
very good with the silhouette on Miss Nini. And we her walk, Discord Adams walk. Honestly, iconic.
pretty iconic. I mean, it's good to have something that's an amazing shirt. I mean, if I saw her at the club and she just walked out like that, I'd be throwing $1. So,
I'd
like, good for
cheer.
you, girl. Yeah, I'd cheer. Who's going to tell you no? Not me.
Not me.
Not me. So
Not
good for
me.
you, Discord. Excited to see. She's very creative, obviously. So I'm looking forward to seeing what she's doing in the future.
She's very creative and very strong-willed, which is going to make a
Her
great
asking
candidate.
her asking Cardi for Miss Congeniality. Yes, I she is in the running. I her asking Cardi B like what she thought of her outfit was so crazy. I was like, fuck.
The boldness. Not since Heidi N. Closet asked Maga Minaj to her face in Untucked why she hated her face and makeup. Has a girl been so brave?
And now it's rearing its ugly head. My God, we are so fucking cursed. Our season.
We are our season, it was bad enough, and now Maga Minaj is crazy.
You know what? We won the most Emmys.
Period.
All right, let's move on from Audrey from Little Shop in 2026. And here the next person we have is Mia Starr.
Mia Star. I
Mia
mean,
Starr.
not you a star, but Mia Star.
But
What do you think of this
Mia.
look, my sister?
It's cute. I like a little denim moment. I think you kind of understand like her personality from it. She is really pretty. I like her makeup. She said that she's here for the big backs, but I think that she's like making her proportions work, which I really fuck with.
Yeah.
I like her. Um, I mean, let me look. I'm looking
And
at the look.
the pedigree is incredible,
The
right? Like just
pedigree is wacko.
like
Hey,
crazy. Like it's almost like, oh, could be fun for me. I've already been on, world tours and everything else and all this and that, but now I'm gonna
yeah,
try this.
yeah, she was like, yeah, I was on Rihanna's Loud tour. I did the Super Bowl with J-Lo. Like, that is such a fucking flex. Yeah, her mug is sitting. She obviously is an incredible performer.
Yeah.
And that
Great
is something
energy.
great energy. Yeah. There's also something to be said about I like look, did I think her aesthetically in this first episode was my favorite of all the girls? No. But I also know that if she is a performer like of the caliber that she says she is and has done, I can't wait to see this bitch perform. And that's like
hmm
probably what she's doing. And so like the look might not be as fierce as somebody who really just focuses on the look. Like
Yeah.
and not to say that she can have amazing looks or won't, but I always curve. I think it's fair to curve the grading system when it comes to performers, non-performers, look queens, all of that. So if this is how Mia looks as a sickening performer, I'm excited to see what else she can do.
I feel like the grading on a curve is a good point. I feel like the fans sometimes love it and sometimes hate it. Like I never know. Like I feel like you got to grade on a curve because each person is like whoever America's Next Drag Superstar, whoever the winner of the season is going to be the best of that season, of that moment, of that group, of the way the challenges and the chips fall. And like it is a drag is a subjective sport. Like it's
Right.
not, there's no objectivity to drag. Like what I like and what you like could be different. What we are impressed by could be different. Just like it's very when, when a when a girl who you don't think can do something does something, it's impressive.
Yeah. And it's also like, yeah, the answer isn't always A, B, C, or D, all the above. It's
Mm.
like,
The
who
star
is
quality of
this?
it.
Who's the most sickening boots? Renew, reuse, recycle. Like
Mm.
there's not a clear answer. It's not black and white.
Mm.
It's denim.
Mm. It's denim.
All right. Let's see who else we got. Oh yeah, now the Florida girls just keep racking it up. This is
So many
another
Florida
diva
girls.
from West Palm Beach. So we have East Coast, we have West Coast, we have South. My God.
I love that you know the
Um,
geography of Florida because you're from New Jersey.
exa exactly. I mean, island states have to stick together. I mean,
Oh my
girl,
God.
island gals. We are island gals. No,
Ooh.
and by island I fully mean peninsula.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Um,
Peninsula Gals.
Peninsula gals, peninsula
It's
girls
almost an
of the
island.
world. Yeah, oh my God. Fucking gag. Well,
Peninsula Girls of the World.
in
Wow.
a circular run. Crazy. Well, this girl is not in any of the circles I run with, but that doesn't mean we cannot root for her as a New York City sister.
T.
Welcoming to the workroom is Didi Fuego.
Didi
And
Fuego.
I like how she looks. I think the dress is cool. I like the kind of cape. The hair's fun. Could be brushed a little bit better. Um, People are saying there's no panty. Well, there is a tan panty, but not an orange panty. But you know what? I, I don't really know Dee Dee that well. I think that I have maybe worked with her one single time. Really can't say enough or really can't say enough about her because I don't know enough about her.
I don't know enough
So,
about her either, but I haven't. I will say this because New York, is a small town, and people do talk shit when there's shit to be talked, and I haven't heard anything bad about her. So I think that that's a good sign. Like I think when there's
well,
oh, have you heard rumors? Have you heard tell?
yeah, yeah, but it's also like, is it just because we literally like don't know her that we haven't heard
Mm?
anything? But no, you're right. People would like talk. If something was amuck right now while the season was airing, you'd hear about it.
We would have heard about it for
You would
sure.
have heard
I
about it.
feel. I feel.
And you know what, Didi? I'm excited for you. She has an awesome collab with Betsy Johnson. Did you see that?
Work diva. That's amazing.
Yeah, those
Also, I
Fuego
also feel like she's
shoes.
giving great energy in the workroom and like bringing the girls to life a little, which is great.
Yeah, she has good
I love
energy.
that from our New York
Um,
sister in
and
drag.
honestly, a lot of people, yes. And I feel like a lot of people don't know this, but it is like so quiet in that room. Like you hear all the background music on TV and stuff, but like I always say, I think one of the hardest things that you can do there is like you really have to create your own energy that like moves
Mm-hmm.
forward and is palpable. And she's definitely doing that. It's kind of like you said, getting the other girls up and going. Like I think something about her that I like have kind of heard is that she's just like also another one that's just kind of in her own world and she's like bringing the girls into her world, which I think is really cool.
I will say I liked her outfit that she made. Like it was interesting, but it I wish the skirt I feel like a giant mylar crinkle skirt doesn't make sense because it just doesn't like lay like
No.
when a gown hits the floor, you want it to like puddle on the floor, and that kind of material won't. So my critique would have been to do something different silhouette wise if that was the material that you're going to go with for the skirt, in
Yeah,
my homosexual opinion.
it just like will always look messy.
Right.
Like tinfoils or like whatever that was is like never gonna look clean. And the
Hmm.
juxtaposition, like she made that corset.
It
Like
looked really
that was
cool.
really fucking cool. I was like, that's great. And like however she like whether she built it or she paneled it and did something like that, I'm like, whatever. It looked really cool. But yeah, it just
You'd want it to be like a
that was
lame, or if you want something more structural, you would do our wonderful Abraham, rest in peace, would do, which is the kind of like the leather with the kind of paneling over it of the metallic. By the way, for those listening, Abraham Levy was one of the amazing designers of Drag Race, designed stuff for me, designed stuff for Jan, passed away this year. Rest in peace, we miss you.
rest in peace to Abraham. And I will clear something of his name because a lot of people in the past
Hmm.
have always yelled at me and critiqued me, only me, of course, about wearing some of his looks, because people say that he was transphobic. And I just want to remind all of y'all, we have seen Abraham from the dawn of time doing things for the club kids. More importantly, doing things for Paris is Burning. He is a member of the House of Extravaganza and was making things for Mother Angie Extravaganza, the doll. So all of you kids on here who want to, say anything, this man was an icon and really brought his beautiful artistry into the world. And we're all very happy that we got to know him. He's a very sweet man and had not a bad bone in his body. So Abraham, rest in peace. And, his legacy will continue on. I hope that we get to see more of the looks that are, from the archive that, he did create. So yeah,
Yeah.
just wanting to put some rumors to rest for some of you kids out there who are going to be angry.
Yeah. Spill the tea, my sister. That's why we're here.
My
That's why we're
sister in
here.
drags. Exactly.
Okay, so now we're going back to Florida. That was a nice break in New York, but we're going back to Florida because we got Juicy Love Dion, who is
Juice.
the next in the Dion dynasty, which includes Morphine and Athena.
Yes, and the Plain Jane. A family, a family,
Right.
a family affair, of course. I am so excited for Juicy. I mean, if you have the internet, the World Wide Web, you have seen a video of Juicy Love Dion doing a backbend on a beautiful beach, or you've seen her doing a split on a table at our house, Wynwood.
She
Like the
is
girl is
gorgeous. Like
nasty.
but she's also gorgeous. Like I love her mug. I loved her entrance look. I loved her entrance look. And honestly, I thought the upper part of her outfit was beautiful for what she made. I thought it like the way it
Totally.
flowed, it moved, the way she styled it, gorgeous. And I will say this, the skirt, though ugly, did look decently made.
Sure. That skirt was Kuka Roch, mama. And I love you, Miss Juicy Love Dion. Oh, girl, I love you. That was Kuka Roch.
Hmm.
I did not I did not love that. It would have been cool if it was like a palazzo pant or something, maybe. Like or like a sarong, but she didn't have all that material, like it seems. But yeah, you're right. The top was great. That wig was funny. She kind of gave Cynthia Lee Fontaine coming back for season 9, where she turns
Hmm.
around and is like, "Hola, mis amores!" Like, and that wig that she wore, it was like very cockatoo. I'm like, I didn't know that Juicy loved Dion. Well, not that I didn't know, but I didn't realize that we would really be getting a lot of pussy wigs from this young lady right here. This
Sure.
this young lady
She's ready
loves
for the
to.
Jellicle Ball.
She is ready. Juicy love Dion on Broadway when. Okay, I
She'd
know
be
that
great.
girl. I would love to see her bomb ballerina. Okay,
Bomb Ballerina.
girl, that'd be gaggy. Yeah, definitely think that she deserves that bottom placement, sadly. Like her and Kenya did a great job with the tops of that outfit, but the bottom did have something
And
to be desired.
I unfortunately think they may put her in the bottom, a couple times just so that we can see her perform more. I feel like
Mhm.
there's such a double-edged curse when you're like an amazing lip syncer as you do well in the bottom two, but they may put you in there because they want to see a chef.
And I'm gonna lip sync my way all the way to the crown. I don't care if any of you
Work.
have anything to say about it. I hope that we don't get that from her though. I
I
want
don't
her
think
to
so.
six
I want her to do well too. And she looks amazing. And yeah, I love
that
her face. I
pussy
love her makeup.
that pussycat wig is wacko. Like I kind of live. I'm like, good for you. I love that she also like kind of has like an idea of who she is. And
Hmm.
that's cool. Like she knows that she's the pussycat girl and she's letting us have it.
Meow
Going
meow.
from cat to cheetah, it's Miss Vita.
I see what you did there, my sister in drag. Whew. Okay,
Girl,
definitely this was an amazing look she made. The look she made out of those black umbrellas. Put that in the finale of Beetlejuice. I'm sat. I'm ready to see it.
that was one of the best things I think we've ever seen made on this show. The fact
In
that
the
she
workroom.
made
Yeah.
that out of umbrella, yeah, is crazy.
Yeah.
And also, I was gonna say, like, which look were you gagging for? The one that she made there or the one that she entered in?
Yeah,
Because
that
they
was
were
cool too.
both insane.
Yeah.
She's so talented. I
She's
really like
so
her energy
talented.
too. Speak to the fabric. Fabric, speak to me. Fabric, speak to me. Like that is so funny. And like, I just think that she's jovial and fun. Like, you can tell that she's a pageant girl because she's so clean and precise, but like,
Mm-hmm.
she kind of seems like she can like let go a little bit, which I really, really
Mm-hmm.
enjoy. It's like, I always think of something that Jada was singing in our season, which was like,
Oh yeah.
she's gotta find some popcorn balls to make it through. She's gonna get a popcorn ball to make it through. And just her being like that was Jada's way of speaking to the fabric, and
Yes.
Vita is here
To carry
to
the mantle.
to
To
carry
carry the
the to carry the Kelly mantle.
Kelly mantle.
Oh God, Kelly Mantle is really giving it to us right now. Holy hell.
Ugh. Yeah,
Come
between you and me, my sister in drag, what a sister in drag. Kelly Mantle.
Kelly Mantle
Shout out
is
to your pod, and you're incredible.
thank you for all of the work that you do, that you have done, and that you will continue to do as
Hard-hitting journalism.
Kelly Mantle's Drag Race win. That's what I'm saying.
Wow, I would watch. I would watch it.
Vita Von
Okay,
Teese star.
Vita Von Star, amazing. Yeah, I could have seen it go either way with that lip sync too. They were both great, and Vita, especially because her outfit was so inhibiting because it's a mermaid gown, which is hard. Um,
Yeah, that was tough.
Speaking of tough, walking in next to the workroom is a little girl you had something to say about in the press. Just kidding. A little girl who had something to say about you in the press. This is what the kids are tuning in for. We got to be honest with them. Who is this girl? Where does she come from? Where does she get off, Miss Briar Blush? I met her once in my life, twice now, I guess.
Briar Blush is a queen from Boston who
Uh-huh.
I did not know, but I was the rudest rude girl she had ever met because I asked her because she asked me where she could put my
Let's back it up
tits.
because I was there on this very night in question. The night
Yeah,
the
Jack.
lights went down in
And
Boston.
in Boston at the bar Legacy that I have been performing at since I was 21 years old
Sure.
in
Which has
my
invited you back many times because you are very
many
beloved
times
at that
before
bar.
and after this
Yes.
experience. Jackie,
Hmm.
why don't you set up the scene?
Yeah, so me and Jan were doing a club gig in Boston, and normally the way the gigs go is you each do two solo numbers, the end. We, because we're extra, we're like, well, we're here together. We love performing together. So, Jan, after your solo number and then it's my solo number, why don't you change again and you can join me and we'll do Rain on Me together, which was the big hit at the time in 2023. And the kids will gag because, we'll do a little duet for them, which is like a surprise. And you like, but you had a look that you were wearing for your number earlier that you had to change out of to wear something that matched my kind of vibe so that we'd look cohesive
Literally.
because we love cohesion.
we can do
we also
that.
have our own moments too. But
Right.
so normally, right? So just to set the scene again for the children, normally you have at least four or five numbers in a show like this where there's, two Rue girls and also queens who normally form at the bar. They give you three or four, usually four or five numbers to change into your next look. Jan
Right. You
had
kind of,
one number. Jan, you
yeah.
had one number, and it was one of my numbers, and I forget which. I think it was my cat mix, which is maybe only, I don't know. I could pull it up right now how
It's
much
probably
long
like
it
four
is.
minutes long
Yeah, it's not the longest number in the world. I'm not
to
the girl
change
who
an
does.
outfit and a wig.
Yeah, I'm not the girl who does a 10-minute mix. I'm not the girl who does a 20-minute set when it's this kind of a bar or club night. It was a shorter, sweet number. Again, this is our second set of the night, so this was like Jan number, Jackie number, duet, goodbye, thank you all for coming, end of the night kind of moment. So Breyer had grabbed your tips from the stage,
Which she
which
collected
is
for 3 minutes, which was, I must have
which doesn't make any
swept.
sense because that would have been during my number. That
I
doesn't make any
really
sense.
must have swept. My God.
um, uh, and then I go on stage, and you're like, okay, I have to hurry because I have to meet Jackie right after this.
Change.
Yeah, and so that was like my perspective of the whole thing. And then you made it out, and we did Rain on Me, and it was great. Like it happened right after. Like it was like it literally went my number, and you came out with I never asked for a free ride, like right
Literally.
there. Like like the number started right away. So it was like, at least this is my memory of it. Maybe someone recorded the whole thing and I'm remembering it wrong. But this is how I remember it. Is we were doing Rain on Me, and you were the first, like I was Ariana, even though you also are an amazing Ariana. But I think the
No, but it
gag
was
was
like
right
all
after my number.
starsy. Yeah.
You came out fun, fun, fun. Oh, it was right after your All-Star season too. So um yeah. And
Well,
so you were in a rush. That is my setup of the story.
yeah. I was in a rush and trying to do all of those things. And this woman asked where she could put my dollars. And if there's one thing I know about myself, it's that I don't just like yell and cuss at people that I don't know that are also trying to help me, also at like a home away from home bar that I have worked at with in for the past 6 years.
Also, let me add a clarifying statement to this, which is that I believe rather than go all the way back to the dressing room to do your change, you had preset it right on the side of the stage where there is not like your suit. It's not like your suitcase was right there. I don't think. I'm trying to remember
Right.
this, but I feel like, and again, my memories are a little foggy, but I feel like the dressing room was a little further away. So, and you didn't have time to go all the way back there. So you were just doing this right on the side of the stage, like out of view of the audience, but not back in the dressing room, just doing this change real quick. So you just like you had a bag with you. I don't think 'cause you would have if you had your suitcase with you, you would have just said, "Oh, put it in here." That's what
Yeah,
because that's what I would do. I'd be like, "Oh, put it in my suitcase." Right?
literally. And I can see how what I know happened was I'm trying to do this and somebody's trying to help me. And was I paying as much attention to her as I think that she would have liked as somebody who called herself a fan of me? Probably not. But was I disrespectful to her? No.
Okay.
This is how in my memory this went.
Okay. I'll be Briar. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey girl, I got your tips on the stage. Where do you want me to put them?
Oh, thanks, girl. I don't know. Like you can put it somewhere in the like my suitcase or whatever.
Do you have a bag? Do you have a bag with you?
I don't know, but if there's like anything here, just like yeah, anything's fine. Thanks, girl.
Yeah. I'm guessing it was something like that. I just can't
Nonchalant.
imagine it anything other than that.
Me neither. Because I know that it didn't happen because I don't speak to people like that. And I think for me, it's like the reason why this is so annoying to me is because I pride myself on my professionalism and
Yeah.
my kindness. And especially if all of these people are going to be like, oh, well, Jan's a theater girl. She's like Rachel Berry. No,
Right.
I'm not like Rachel Berry. I am a real person, and
Right.
I know that real actions have real consequences, as this little girl is about to find out. So I am just letting you all know that the one thing that I do not respect or fuck with is somebody who's trying to broadcast to millions of people who have seen this video that I'm unprofessional and that I'm unkind. If you want me to be unkind and rude and unprofessional to you, you will find out. but that is not how I approach my drag. That is not how I approach my business. And so that is just, it's nipped in the bud.
Well,
It's
it's funny because I feel
done.
like I feel like when people work with us, they're always like, "Oh, Jan is the more easygoing one." Because I'm the one who walks in when we do our show together. I'm like, "Okay, we need two microphones. I need to have, we need a tip bucket on this side. I need to, I'm the one walking in, taking names and being like, you." Whereas I feel like you're
I'm,
the one who's like, "Hey," like I feel like you're way more chill than me.
Jackie, I walk in and I go, Island time. It is just, I'm like, whatever. I'm here to have a good time. I want it to be easygoing. It is crazy that she would make up a story and fabricate anything like that. A positive note, and I will give this to her, that bitch is mugged.
The mug was beautiful.
She's very
Um,
pretty.
I thought the entrance look was great. I thought it kind of, I did love the way the hair moved. The
Yeah,
hair, she was
she
whipping it around,
looks,
beautiful hair.
she looks
Um,
great.
and I will say this, I think for like an entrance look, it made sense. I was like, okay, if you're telling me your brand is like punky retro princess, I see that. And that's what I
Yeah,
saw.
yeah.
And that's what I saw. And I thought the look she made looks great. I didn't think that she needed to come for Athena for no
You
reason. I
thought
was
it looked
confused with
good?
I like the cat ears. I don't know.
Yeah,
No?
the cat. Well, yeah, that was cute, but then like the rest of the outfit, I thought looked crazy. I thought she could have been in the bottom, to be honest.
I don't know. We still haven't gotten to some of the really bad looks though.
Biased blush. All right, well, let's move on. All right.
Biased blood. Okay, yeah. Briar, if you're listening, my advice to you, Miss Briar, and take it or leave it. I've been around a long time. I know I'm an old bitch. Is the drag community is surprisingly small and surprisingly just relies on people wanting to work with you again. Jan and I have worked a lot of places that have booked us back simply because we were fun to work with and we had a good time there. Boston is one of them. We've done gigs like this all over the country, and I think that the more you get out there after the show, you realize that like it's just a small group of, especially a small group of queer bar owners that are struggling to make it and they don't want to deal with drama or anything. And I don't know if she's trying to do the villain edit because she thinks it's going to be fun for her, and it might be. And I think those who've done the villain edit, you will have a certain audience that's going to love you for it. But I don't know how many of those small queer bar owners love bringing in a villain because they want to know if that's because I hear this from people, right? They're like, is she really like that or is that just from TV? I get that question asked of me from queer bar owners who know me. And Briar, I do not know you. I don't know you well enough to say whether what you're like in a working situation,
In a
what you're
professional
like.
capacity.
And yeah, I've never worked with you, so I don't know what you're like. But people do ask the rest of us what all of you are like. They ask us, is she really like that in real life? I get that question
Right.
about a lot of the girls who are villains.
Right.
And sometimes the answer is yes, and sometimes the answer is no, she's amazing to work with. I think Candy Muse is someone that I've had always a great experience working with. And I will
Love
say
that
that
bitch.
whenever anyone asks me what's Candy like to work with, I'm like, she's a great fucking time. She's a great time. She's polite to all the people who work with her. I've, as a positive example of someone who is a quote unquote villain of Drag Race, people ask me, I'm like, Candy Muse is great to work with. Go
Yeah.
hire her. She's amazing.
Well, and Briar, that's great. Bars out there, if you want to work with her, I know from firsthand, she is a lovely person to have pickup tips. All right. Moving on, we have Mandy Mango.
Oh, Nurse Mandy,
Mandy Mango, flip it around, Wicked
Wicked Witch.
Witch.
Um,
I love Mandy Mango. What a
Love this
fun name.
girl.
Mandy
Love this
Mango.
name. Love her energy. Love her story. Love that she's a real life nurse.
Take a
As
look. It's in a book. Mandy Mango.
work. That's a great. She should make that like. She should have you record that for her.
Mandy Mango.
Mandy Mango.
Woo! I love her. I love her story. I love that she
Yeah.
is a registered nurse. I love that she is a tri-state area diva. She is from Philadelphia,
Hmm.
Pennsylvania. And so cute, in and out of drag, just seems like such a little sweetie.
So
I'm
sweet, so sweet. You know, as some of you may know, I'm doing my show Nurse Jackie here in Puerto Vallarta, which I did in Provincetown.
Woo!
And part of the reason I did Nurse Jackie is because, you know, when my mom was in the hospital, she was in the hospital for a long time. The nurses are the ones who actually make everything happen. Like, love the doctors.
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones who actually prescribe you or diagnose you or whatever. But the nurses are there with you day in, day out, taking care of you and making sure you don't die.
They're not
So
on the
shout out to all the
ground boots.
nurses,
Yeah.
including Nurse Mandy Mango. Love you. I hated
Hate
this outfit. Hated this outfit
the one that she made. Yeah.
so
It was
bad.
not
And
good.
And I
I'm
think the
so
girls really hit it on the head
sad.
that like as as you know, kind of frumpy or whatever as the silhouette and the color were, what really solidified the badness of it was just the flower placement was just wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
If if she like had made it like a trim maybe around instead of it like
yeah,
drooping and made like some pattern with it, then it might have been something different. Yeah, I like her. She's quirky and she's fun. I think she definitely has some room to grow. But I like her
she's going to be
energy.
underdog, and I like her energy,
Yeah.
and I think, I think the key will be. It doesn't really matter what the other girls think. The key will be if Rue sees that potential in her, because kind of like Heidi on our season.
Mm,
Like Rue really fell in love with Heidi and gave her a chance to polish up and become the fucking superstar Heidi that we know her to be.
right. And yeah, I mean, it didn't seem like a lot of us were seeing it for her in the moment. But wait, room. We have another
But wait,
superstar.
room. You have another superstar. Next one is Sierra Mist, which is a name I think that's been in the drag annals for a minute.
Yeah.
Um,
Sierra Mist from.
she's from Massachusetts. She's from Salem. Is she?
Oh, no.
Is that? I could be wrong.
I'm gonna
For some
look.
reason, I could be making that up. But I will say this: she, very cool. Some of the makeup looks that they showed in her like package when she was just like, "I'm a visual effects makeup artist," which is totally different
Yeah.
than beauty makeup, totally different than drag makeup. Like, I was like, "Work. She better
So she
do
is
it."
from the town next to Salem, Indianapolis.
I don't know what I'm reading here. I'm just looking up
Girl,
something on the Googles.
honey, my cards. I
Yes.
really like her personality. I think she's fun. She's quirky. People are going to be like, "You're comparing her. You shouldn't compare." But like we know, I can get compared to people. People get compared to me. It's just how the apple falls. And or in her case, the pumpkin. She gives me like Utica and Crystal Method had a baby, and I love it. She's
Totally.
wacky. She's fun. She's obviously very creative, and I like her energy. I think she's cool. That entrance look was so fucking cool.
The end result was really cool. Also, the package of like other clips they showed of her like makeup, like her. Oh, sorry, this is a cord now in the way. Woo! The
Ooh.
package they showed of her like other special effects makeup looks made me very excited to see what she can do. So
I know. I
we will
know. Yeah.
see. We will
I'm
see.
okay, girls. We will see. Yeah, I'm excited for this diva. One thing that I don't necessarily love is her lips. I don't. The only like I know the shape. There was just like you know how like they told Crystal like to like refine her makeup a little bit.
Hmm.
I'm not saying that she needs to be totally refined because this bitch is blended, but I do hope that she just like does something in a little bit of a different way to kind of just like condense the face so that it gives us much like more of a focus in a way.
Yeah.
I just think that she is obviously an incredibly talented makeup artist, so I just want to see what she does.
Well, yes. Next up, we have Miss Darlene Mitchell from Los Angeles, who used to
Darlene
do
Mitchell.
drag as trash and now is
Yes.
sober, quit drag, and now is back as a bedroom queen and is back on RuPaul's Drag. My
I'm so happy.
question,
I'm so happy
my
that they go ahead, go ahead.
I was like, my question is like, what's the story here? Like, did she just kind of on a whim was like, oh, I'm doing drag again. Why don't I audition? And
Well,
then like what happened?
the part of the story that you're missing is that she actually has been doing drag, but it's the princess. And so the princess is doing drag at play. And so now she was like, she wanted another shot. And so now she's back. No,
She does look like the
she looks
princess.
like
You
the
were
princess out of
so
drag like
right.
crazy. And I gagged.
She really does. I
Um,
love the princess.
Me too. Shout out to
Also,
you, the
the
princess.
princess,
Shout out to you, the Nikki. We love you, the Nikki. Shout out to you, the
I would say this
princess.
about the princess is truly the queen of Nashville. And baby,
Trust and
Mama be
believe,
pulling some
mama.
trade. Mama be pulling
Yeah.
some trade. When I'm in Nashville, there's always a beautiful person on her arm. Good for
And
her.
and you know what? Thank God. Yeah. No, I do love that woman. She's fun. We've had a lot of fun with her in Nashville.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I like Darlene. I think that her aesthetic is cute. Yeah, I don't really know what the whole story is. I mean, maybe we
Yeah.
will find out as we tend to do with the show.
It's
Excuse
also
me.
tough with the not split
I'm
premiere
I'm
and a
allergic to
big
vegetables.
cast.
I
Period.
know. I know.
14
Yeah.
girls, no split premiere. It's hard to know, like, get to know all these girls. And I feel like some of them, if they weren't in the top and bottom, were just kind of like, we'll get to know you next week,
Yeah, we'll
maybe.
get to know you a little bit more. Yeah, I'm excited to hear about her journey as a sober queen. I'm excited to see how she
Hmm.
got back into drag, what inspires her. Yeah, I think that she also did a good job with her challenge. I was her outfit my favorite? No. Was it my least favorite? Absolutely not. I thought that it was a cute little baby doll dress, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm a bedroom queen. This is my story. I'm going to sell it."
Yeah.
And
And her legs are long and she showed them off. Good for her.
Mama, show them off. You know,
Show them
RuPaul
off.
loves long legs. She's got him herself.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay,
Okay,
now are
last but
we?
not least, we have Mikey
Ugh,
Meeks.
fave, love, miss
Love this
Mikey
girl.
Meeks. Looks like a
Love this
million
girl.
bucks walking in to
Yeah.
the workroom. Love that purple. Love that hair. That mug is
Love her
sitting.
energy.
She is a campy theater queen. I met her in Orlando a couple of years ago, and I just love her. She's one of us. She is
I'm
our
sad I
sister in
didn't get
drag.
to meet her when we were there a couple,
I
like not last month, but I
know.
wanted
I
to meet her.
know. I know. She's fab. Yeah, I really hope the best for her. I'm rooting for her. I so far am team Florida and Nene Coco and Kenya Pleaser. I actually really like a lot of them. I like a lot of them.
I think I
But
will say this. Overall, the premiere, I think, really had good energy. I do think it was actually smart to do a design challenge from a get to know the girls perspective because
sure.
we're not wasting time. Not sorry, not wasting, but we're not spending time watching them learn a dance routine or
Right.
record an original track or
I've never sung before. And this is
yeah,
really scary. Like, not to say that they
yeah.
couldn't do that about sewing, but it's like,
But I do
yeah,
think because sewing is also a little more collaborative, you also see their personality. Because, like, I can't help you sing, but I could help you sew,
right.
you
See,
know? So
see,
I think there is something more, I think, interactive and collaborative about a sewing challenge. And then, the results then are right also kind of immediate. You get to see how it and I guess on some level a little more objective than maybe a performance challenge where it's like,
totally.
you know,
People can edit around you in a talent show and do whatever. Your outfit speaks for itself in such a major way. And
yeah.
I really liked her outfit too. I thought that she was a closer one to the top for sure. I like loved the silhouette that she made. I thought that it was difficult to do and just looked really professional. I really liked it. And it totally like spoke to her aesthetic as well, which I think is a hard thing to do.
I also love that when RuPaul called her Arya Stark for Ethan Allen, she like took that and she already put out a TikTok that's like all the people are already saying that she looks like. She's so
No,
smart girl, smart
she
girl.
really is. She's a smart theater businesswoman, and I love
Mm,
that. I am looking forward to everything that she does. I also think I'm looking at this look a little bit more. I think she like her hair is in like a slick back. I think that that's her like natural hair, and then she has like a big wig on top of it. Like, and I fucking love that. I love a girl who is going to grow their hair, snatch it
hmm.
back. I tried to do that and it just did not happen. Did not happen for me. When I did Drag the Musical, I chopped it off and said, I'm not doing this for 8 months. I'm not going to put my
Work.
hair up like that for 8 months. But Mikey did, and I'm happy
Mikey
for her.
did. She committed to it.
Well,
Okay, no
guess
one
what,
goes home
Mikey?
this week.
We did.
We did. No one goes home this week, which I think makes sense because we got to get to know these girls a little more. Also, like,
Yeah.
how crazy to bring an entire package of like runway gowns and not get to show a single look would be crazy. Like, the
Criminal.
girls would cry, and
Kelly
they will,
Mantle.
and they will cry, and they will cry. But yeah, we had our top two lip sync, which was Nini and Vita.
Yeah.
And then Jane was safe. I think that
No,
made
it's
sense to me.
Jan was safe.
Sorry, Jan don't.
Jan was safe. No, I agree completely. I think the top two was so deserved. And yeah, like sad but true. Nini won the lip sync. Not sad. It's great. She did an awesome job. But like I think a lot of people online are like, Vita clearly swept and she should have gotten a little praise for that. And I'm like, I get that too. I see it, I really do. Um, because it was the best look of the night. But that's not how the cookie crumbles on RuPaul's. It's not how it always goes at Wheels of Wonder. They have to have a twist. They have to have a twist, and Nini was the winner, and I felt deservedly so.
Well, yeah, and you know, the other girls coming for her in Untucked only kind of adds fuel to the fire, right? Where it's like,
Oh yeah.
well, now they really want to gag the girls, you know, it's just
Right.
they love to do that, you know, and it's like a TV show. Why not? Why
It
not?
is. It's fabulous. Special shout out. I thought Michelle Visage and Cardi B looked
Oh yeah, we
incredible.
haven't even talked about Cardi B.
Cardi
Wow.
B was just fantastic in that Zygmunt outfit. My God,
Wow.
so fucking good. She really gave it to the girls, and I think a lot of people are having a great response to her. Shout out to her for also bringing the dolls onto our screens
Yes.
and giving. I mean, literally,
Giving them their flowers.
How could you have known that all of this was also going to happen with Maga Minaj at that time? That just goes to show you this was filmed months ago, and this is a woman who wants her people and our community to be in the forefront of the beautiful artistry that goes behind her work. And so props to you, Cardi B. That is fucking fabulous. Thank you for bringing the dolls to the front. Tokyo Styles, my God, icon. Just it really incredible. I was so happy to see that.
Yeah, they all looked amazing. It was great. The girls had a great response. Also, I loved how we got to see a little bit of Untucked in the regular episode. Note to
Yeah.
producers, we love to
Yeah.
see that in sequence.
I
We
didn't
love to
watch
see
Untucked.
we'd love to see the actual parts of Untucked within the episode. But the regular Untucked was somewhat eventful. It was the Breyer criticizing Athena for her the colorways that she did, and it was Discord, of course, continuing in disbelief to not believe that she wasn't in the top. It was actually like,
Disbelief Adams
yeah,
is
disbelief
crazy.
Adams. She just could not believe it, which again, great reality television. My God, I
I
love
know.
it.
I'm excited. I like this cast. They're spunky. They're fun.
They're spunky.
I'm like excited. I'm I didn't really from the promo get a
Yeah.
sense of like how like when casts are just like they have an identity. I didn't really
Mm.
understand this cast's identity as it comes to appearing as like a collective group. Now I kind of understand them a little bit more. They're kind
Well,
of
they're all
like,
elderly because they're all over 30. Did you catch that?
what the fuck? I love it. Like, here's the thing, like, and just from like a producer standpoint, I know who those producers are. I know that they were like, we want to show them that we mean business. We are showing them that we have older girls. And it's like, who's over 30? And it's like, that's not what we were asking for. Like that's like
Right. We were asking
30,
for
30
like,
was 40.
yeah.
I was talking to one of our friends at the bar last night, and she goes, I'm not asking how old you are or how long you've been in drag. I want to know if you had to burn a CD off of
Sure.
LimeWire to give to the
Uh-huh.
DJ. That's the
Uh-huh.
barometer of what I want to know that you had to do. And to
And I
that,
did.
I laughed. I laughed, girl.
Well, you never
I,
had to burn a CD, did you?
no, I
No,
never had
I
to burn a
definitely did.
CD.
I had to burn a CD. I had to burn a CD, but I've also been doing drag for 15 years. Actually,
The
it
only
wasn't,
CD I've had to burn is Tina, and
yeah,
I love her.
we
CD Tina
love
Burner.
CD Tina Burner. Oh boy, she's in Provincetown. She's in Puerto Vallarta too. I think I'm gonna go see her show tomorrow night.
Oh, tell her I said hi. I love that woman.
Shout out to
My
our
God.
sister in drag, Tina Burner.
Yes, she is our sister in drag for sure. She's like an auntie in drag to me.
Sure. Yeah. 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 I mean, I've been doing drag a little less long than she has, but yeah, I guess for me, maybe more of a sister.
What's your how old is Jackie now?
How old is Jack? I've been doing drag 15 years. Yeah. Well,
Wow.
this will be this. Yeah, I started in 2010, so 2026 will be my 16th birthday. I can
Sweet
drive a
16. Oh my God,
car.
we have to have a sweet 16. I'm turning 10 this year. I want to do a roast.
Work. Wow. The
I want to do a
10-year
roast.
roast of Janice P. Sport. The P is silent. It doesn't stand for anything.
Now, I have one question.
Yeah.
What do you have like an idea of what you would have tried to have done for this runway? Like, do you have anything that you would have tried to create out of the
Okay.
materials that you saw?
One critique I had, I like it a little bit more when they're like, you had to pick. Like, I would have, instead of wasting the time on that mini challenge where they were screaming with the men with the penis noses, I would have cut that. And instead,
Girl said, I can go to sleep no more on a Friday.
yeah, I don't need to do that. Instead, I would have had them set up some kind of thing where they had to choose, like, you get assigned the ball from our season, for example, or you get assigned the bag
Yeah.
ball. And then I would have like been like, okay, so if I had which one would I have wanted, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I would have gone with something, you know, it seemed like there were some kinds of fabrics there. I would have done something, I don't know, a gown or something. Look, I'm not a big designer, but I would have done something, a gown with embellishments, maybe some kind of shoulder moment. I
I
don't
love
know.
that.
I will say this, the girl, you always have to remember for a camera, the camera most of the time captures you from here to here. So you always got to have some interest,
A
something
little
going on.
plume right here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
something's got to happen between your neck and your tits. That's my
And, it,
homosexual opinion.
and I've always said that.
And I've always said that. What about you, my sister? What would you be hoping for or wishing? You've done two
Probably
unconventional material challenges now, right?
I have, yeah. I would have gone probably the Nini Coco route. I
Mm,
love a little bit of I do like for it to look like it is not out of a conventional material. And I probably would have done I probably would have done Effie Trinket for the third time. No,
sure.
yeah, I would have loved to have built something on a corset that like gave dimension over here and like a shoulder piece that way. Kind of like how Discord had it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I would have done on the bottom. I don't know why I'm thinking like the pants that we're wearing right now under our outfit that nobody can see. I'm like, I don't know why, but I'm so interested in pants that are looking like
Pants.
that. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel
I
like
mean,
pants on the runway. Tina Burner inspired me. Pants on the runway really was so gaggy when she did that on All Stars. Yeah.
here's some pants. You can see the pants. Pants for spring.
How bro?
Well, my sister,
Groundbreaking. Well, my sister in drag. We have
my
some
sister
drag
in
to go do, my
drag.
sister.
We have to go to our drag. We have to go to our shows. You can catch Jan on Mondays with her fabulous hit show, Apocalypse Noir, happening at Balcon Salon with the incredible live powerhouse vocals starring our other friend and my drag brother in drag, Andrew Barrett
Our brother in
Cox.
drag, Andrew Barrett Cox, Danny Liu, Haley Moyer. We have absolutely
Oh,
fabulous guests every Monday.
mhm.
And then I'm also going to be this week when this is coming out. I'm hoping that this comes out either tomorrow, which is Tuesday, or I'm thinking Wednesday is probably the more fun and realistic idea.
Period.
I love Wednesday. That's when some of my favorite podcasts come out. But I will be, if you're listening to this, I am going to be in Chicago on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Drag Race Experience. And I will be hosting a viewing party of episode 2 at the Drag Race Experience. So if you're in Chicago or the surrounding areas and you want to come watch episode 2 with me, please come on by.
It's a very cool space. I was there last month. It literally looks like you're inside the workroom. They did an amazing job recreating it. So yeah, if you're in the Midwest, get thee to Chicago
I'm
this
bringing
weekend.
I'm bringing Mary Roach, by
Oh,
the way.
work. And if you're in Mexico this week, you can catch Nurse Jackie. I have two more shows left here. It'll be Friday, and Monday, and then I'm back in New York.
Fab. Honey, I love it.
hmm We did
Soak
it, my
up the
sister in
sun.
drag.
We did. Our first episode of many to come.
I love you, my sister in drag.
I love you, my sister. You go have so much fun. Tell everybody in PV I said a hello.
Oh, they're waiting for you to come, my sister. They're ready.
I guess so. Should we go at
Yeah.
the end of the summer or
Oh yeah.
at the end of the winter?
Oh yeah. We
Could
should
we
go in
make
March.
could we make that happen?
Yeah, I can make anything happen.
That's
I'll
so
see.
true. And you know
I'll see
what?
what I can make happen.
And you know what? That's on Jackie being professional. So yes, everybody, such a little shit. Oh my God. All right. I love
We
you, my
love you
sister.
all.
Everyone, like,
Bye.
rate, and subscribe to the
My
podcast,
sister in
My Sister in
drag.
Drags by Mama.
We did it.
We did.